that everything is finished, I wanted to talk a bit about the price that I paid for the building and my overall costs with it. Without the labor, of course, because I did everything, or almost everything with my father, so there's no cost that I actually paid for that. But of course, there's time and whatever. But yeah, I'm not going to put a price on that. I'm just going to say how much I spend on material and other people that helped me throughout the process. So yeah, the building, the cost of the building was 9,000. It was a winery with 56 square meter, and that's why it was so cheap, because it was a winery, and the state that it was, of course. Like the roof was almost falling. Some of the walls were not as good as they should or they could. So yeah, the price was this now 9,000. Then I had to pay taxes on it. It was around 1,000, which makes 10,000 just for the building. Then in terms of prices of the materials that I bought, starting with what I did first, roof and the pillar structure, the 4 pillars that I did, and the beam. So the price of this concrete, the framework, the steel inside was 1,000 euros, this beam and these pillars. Then the steel structure that I put on the ceiling, on the roof, was 1,000 euros as well. And the roof panels, the metal roof panels, was 3,000, which makes like the whole structure of the roof and those 4 pillars 5,000 euros. Just to have a comparison, I asked for a budget for renovating the roof, to put like a roof as it had before, like with the tiles, to put a beam on it and steel structure as it has. So I asked for a budget for a construction company here around, and they gave me 25,000. So just on this, with labor that I did by myself and my father, I could save 20,000 euros. So which is the difference, which is what makes a difference here. Then the flooring, all the rendering inside, all the insulation and waterproof membrane that I put on the flooring inside was 2,000 euros. Then in terms of the toilet, what I spend in the toilet in terms of bricks, finishes inside, the stone that I bought for the shower area, the concrete and the pipes, all the sewage system, the structure, the rest of the structure, the light steel frame structure, and the plasterboard was 1,500. With this, I'm not counting some of the things that I had, like the toilet seat I had, I just reused it. The sink I had as well, I reused it. So yeah, some of the things I had already, and not counting paint on it. The paint I will put it on another subject. Then windows and doors, the 2 windows and the 2 doors, inside the door of the toilet and the door outside was 1,100. All the wiring, electrical wiring, the pipes and the sewage system was 1,000. Then the connection that I had to do for the electricity, to have electricity inside because the building didn't have any connection, was 900 euros, and I hired an electrician to finish all the connections of the wire with the box, the electrical box inside, was 500 euros, just his work. Then in the bedroom, the insulation of the wall, outside wall, and the plasterboard of it, combined with the doors, the folding doors that I have in the bedroom, was 500 euros. The kitchen was 500 euros as well, because I had some of the things. So I just bought the stove, the sink, the tap, and the countertop, the rest I had. So it was 500 euros as well. And then in terms of paint, rather inside and outside, was 1000 euros. And other things like silicone, glue, oil, like wax, some materials that I had to buy, some pieces of equipment. I put like a general price on that, but I'm guessing like 1000 euros, which make the whole thing, the whole cost in terms of, sorry, I forgot something. Yeah, the ceiling, which was the thing that I paid for labor. The guy that did it, I paid him 750 euros to install and to plaster everything, 700 and 500, and in terms of materials and the rest, it's with this 700 and 500, was 2,500, so the whole ceiling was 2,500 euros, the ceiling, without the roof structure and everything. So yeah, which makes the total cost in materials and work inside 17,500, with the cost of the building and taxes 27,500. And as I said, I'm planning on selling it in order to me to continue with this kind of renovations, and although with the mixed feel, because I didn't really want to sell it, but it's the only way that I have now to proceed for another buy, and all the costs that I have on a new building like this, because I'm not taking any loans or anything like that, so I would need to buy to sell this one. And I was searching, doing like market studies and the prices around, and I can sell it for 70,000. I already put it on sale and I already have offers in that price, so yeah, I'm pretty sure that I can sell it for that price, which makes the profit as a good profit. Of course, my labor is not included, which makes the total difference. For example, I had a budget, initial budget, just to check how much it would be to change the roof as it was to a new roof with tiles that like it had, like this kind of tiles with a beam like I did around the whole structure, and with a steel structure supporting this new roof. I asked for a contractor for a budget for that, and he gave me 25k just for that. So yeah, in terms of labor, I saved a lot. Like my roof, all the pillar and the structure and the beam and the panels was 5,000 euros. So this guy was asking me for 25,000. So just there I saved 20,000. So that's what makes the difference here. Because if I would count my cost on it, it would be totally different. So yeah, in terms of prices, that's it. I think I'm not forgetting anything, so yeah.